going on, guys? We are just south of Charleston, South Carolina on a project that I've actually owned for kind of a long time. So this is one of those stories of real estate not going as smoothly as sometimes we hope. So a little bit of backstory on this. I bought this land and this property, almost 3 years ago. And took a little bit of time, did a lot of infrastructure, kind of put the roads, the curb cuts, the sewers and the electrical in ground and all that kind of stuff, and had all of that done the first first year. In, January, I think, of 2020, I did a video here. And you see me walking around talking about all the amazing things that we were going to get going on. About 6 weeks later, COVID hit. Everybody was scrambling, right? Nobody knew what was happening. Nobody knew what was going to happen. Something that was under construction that was still a year and a half out from being built didn't take precedence over properties that were already occupied with tenants in place, and other projects that were in the process of being stabilized that we could get stabilized a little bit faster, a little bit sooner, without as many question marks. We ended up continuing construction for a little bit on this with cash, but our bank fell off. So our bank was no longer going to give us a construction loan just because they didn't know what was happening. They went into that, the PPP loan mode, and they weren't doing construction loans. So our construction financing fell through, and we continued to build and frame these out and put on the roofs and all that kind of stuff up until we essentially ran out of our own cash for this project. And we had to make a decision. We're like, hey, we're just going to sit on this, focus on the stuff that's already built, that's already occupied, and stabilizing and finishing renovations on those, and finishing the lease up on those, and then either refinancing or selling those. And so this project has sat dormant for the past year and a half. And now that everything else in my portfolio is stabilized, and we went through a lot of the heavy value add type stuff, we started working on this again. So I actually bought out one of my partners, and so now my team is taking this whole thing over. One of my contractors just showed up. So now my team's taking this over, and we're super fired up in order to get this back going. We recapitalized the entire project, and we're down here on site right now, meeting with contractors, meeting with the team, and putting plans in place for both budget, which is already kind of in place, but just firming that up. And then construction loan should be closing any day now. And what else are we doing? Oh, and timelines. So working on all those different kinds of things. And let's talk about the deal. So there are 5 buildings here, 12 units apiece, so a total of 60 doors. This is a upwardly trending type of a neighborhood that keeps on growing, a town just south of Charleston that keeps on growing, and we really like what's going on there. And so just over the past year and a half, 2 years, rents have increased substantially in the area. So there's a lot of good things happening here too. So the average rent on these apartments, which are 2-bed, 2-bath apartments, every single one of them is going to be that, are somewhere between $1,500 to $1,800. And right now, 3 of the buildings are framed. You see, you've got windows in. Obviously, we got to redo the wrap. But doors are in, windows are in. We're working on the roofs. There's a little bit of wood rot that's happened over the past year and a half, so we have to replace about 10% of the wood and bring on some new wood, re-wrap these things, and we're gonna get rocking and rolling. We actually think we can have the first building online within the next 4 months. So have that one occupied, and then have these hitting probably every 60 days thereafter. And 3 of them, like I said, are framed. And then there's 2 other pads down here that we still need to frame out and get off the ground over here. So we're excited. We're meeting with the team. We're moving things forward. It hasn't gone as smoothly as we had hoped, but it's pushing forward, right? We got through all the adversities that we were facing and got all those other things off our plate, got rid of some of the headaches, moved some partners around, recapitalized the project, brought in new contractors. We're on really good terms with the city now, and we're rocking and rolling. Excited to get this going. So let's go inside and we'll take a look at some of the framing too. All right, so you'd walk into the unit right here. It's just framed, so it's a little bit tough to conceptualize it, but you walk in the unit right here. Over here, this has got to be the kitchen. This is a kitchen area, right?
Yep, you're gonna have a sink right here.
Yep, that's a sink in the middle, kind of like a little island. Yeah, you have the pantry over there, some storage shelves, all that kind of stuff. So it's a kitchen, living room. Walking down the hallway. That. Not sure. Bedroom. Walk-in closet, bathroom. And then there's another bathroom here that this bedroom would be able to have access to, and any guests that you have over have access to. So pretty much every single unit in here is a 2-bed, 2-bath, just like this layout, maybe some slight minor changes. There's 40 2-bed, 2-bath, and there's 20 1-bed, 1-bath, I believe. Or there may be 1-bed, 2-bath. Hey, Hank, there's 42 bedrooms and 21 bedrooms?
No, it's 12. You've only got a one-bedroom building right here. Building number 1 that's the only one that's got 1 bedroom, so it's only...
So that's all 1 bedrooms?
Yes, those are all 1 bedrooms.
And everything else is 2 bedrooms?
Yes, no bedrooms.
We have 48 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and we have 12...
1 bedroom.
1 bedroom, 1 bath, or 1 bedroom, 2 bath?
1 bedroom, 1 bath.
1 bedroom, 1 bath. Adds up to 60. So that's what we're doing. We're rocking and rolling. We're excited. We got people coming out. We're going to be working first on, changing out any sort of the rotted wood, anything that needs to be replaced. We had a big engineering report that came through and said we had to change out about 10% of the wood that got rotted out. But that's okay. We're going to go through, change all that out. We got a few more doors and windows. They're going to be rolling in. We're going to rewrap all the buildings and make sure it's all weatherproofed. Put some shingles on. We'll have that all done in a matter of a couple of weeks. And then we can start doing the rough-in plumbing, rough-in electric, rough-in HVAC stuff, and get rocking and rolling on finish work. So we're expecting to have the first units online in the next 90 to 120 days. I said 90 to 105 days. So about 3 to 3.5 months is what that looks like. So rocking and rolling. So the idea is finish this building first. Then we go to the building across the way, finish that one. And again, kind of conveyor belt-esque. Finish this one, get it all leased up, have some cash flow coming in to help cover some of the holding costs. Roll into the next one, get that one done. But as people get finished up here, with all the drywall and the rough-in, they're moving right along, and then everybody else backfills for whatever is the next item that needs to be done in the construction process. And then we'll finish with the last 2 buildings that aren't framed up yet, and have the whole thing done, hopefully by the end of the year. So we're excited for it. So this is site number 4 for the 4th building. Obviously the pad's already poured and all the plumbing stuff's in. So we can actually take this and start framing it out pretty quickly. But we're focused on the other 3 first. Once those kind of get moved along, which we're gonna make a big progress over just a couple of weeks here, then we'll start framing this one out. And then the last building actually doesn't get built on a concrete slab. It's gonna be on like a cinder block base. So kind of unique just because it's a little bit different of a landscape over there. But we're excited for it. I'm gonna be down here creating, giving you guys updates, creating more content around it so you guys can see the entire progress over the course of the next couple of weeks and couple of months. And so every couple of weeks, I'll have a new video for you guys, giving you an update on how these 60 units are progressing along and what the next steps are in the construction process and as we're rocking and rolling. So appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more updates on this project itself and the one that we have down in like Savannah area, along with a whole bunch of other projects. So we're gonna be on the boots on the ground, much more, and giving you guys some in the trenches type insights to what happens in the development world. So appreciate you. I love you. If there's anything I can do, don't hesitate to reach out. And until next time, be your best.